one of my favorite, if not my favorite, horror franchise. And today I'm doing a ranking from worst to best, not including Freddy vs. Jason. Here we go. Coming in at number 8, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And I know a lot of people have this film higher up the list, and for some people it's one of their favorites. But for me, I just don't like it. My biggest issue is Dylan Porter, Heather Langenkamp / Nancy Thompson's son in this movie. His scenes in it, they just aren't very good, not believable, and just the whole never sleep again and him walking around and, the whole Rex thing, and don't like it. I don't particularly like this version of Freddy. I appreciate how he doesn't say much and it's more of a darker version of him. Overall, I don't like this Freddy, and I don't like this movie. Coming in at number 7, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. To me, this feels like a recycled, crappier version of Nightmare on Elm Street 4 with worse characters and the worst storyline. Do not like the comic book death. I think that was one of the stupidest deaths they've ever had. So much about this movie to hate. Coming in at number 6, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. I had such high hopes for this, and I was really excited. First time I saw it, I talked myself into liking it, even though deep down I knew I really did not like it. I think Rooney Mara was absolutely the wrong choice to play Nancy. She just mails it in, and you can tell she's just not into it. To me, Quentin, he's absolutely forgettable. To be honest, I think Katie Cassidy is one of the bright spots in this movie, and I think she should have been the main character. Between her and Jesse, they are one of the few bright spots in this movie. I think the music is good, the feel is good. There's some cool things they did in this movie. My main issue is the casting in this and the way they made Freddy look and his backstory. Number 5, Freddy's Dead. This one, I don't love it. I do find the fact that we get little context and backstory to Freddy, and there's a lot of cameos in this. Sure, some of it is really stupid. The ending's horrible, but there's some things I do like about it. It's somewhat enjoyable. I know people hate this movie. Like I said, I don't love it, but I can watch it. Number 4, The Dream Master. I think there's some pretty cool kills in this movie. The characters are pretty good in it. We don't get Patricia Arquette back, which I am okay with. Overall, I really enjoy this movie. It's one that I can, watch over and over again. Number 3, Freddy's Revenge. Now, this is a movie that I think a lot of people, it's very divisive. A lot of people absolutely hate this movie, and a lot of people really like this movie. And I'm one that I really like it. To me, this Freddy is my favorite. This one is the darkest, most methodical, no laughs, no jokes. He's just straight up dark and evil. A lot of cool scenes in this. I know a lot of people hate the whole concept of him coming into reality, but the scene at the pool is one of my favorite Freddy moments of the entire franchise. There's some bad spots in this movie, but overall, I really think this is probably one of the darkest and creepiest Nightmare on Elm Streets and Freddy's that we get. Number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. This movie is one of the best sequels, I think, for any horror movie made. This is kind of like a blueprint for how to make a sequel. Excellent characters. We get a really good Freddy. This is kind of the Freddy that we start to get a little bit of that comedic humor, but he's still very dark. The story's well done. We get John Saxon back. We get Heather Langenkamp back. This is just a really, really well done sequel. I can't say enough good things about Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Love it. And number 1, of course, A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. This movie, along with Halloween, set the standard for what a horror movie could be and should be. Everything about it is damn near perfect. It's very dark, very creepy. We get Freddy kind of in the shadows, in the background. I feel like they probably shouldn't have went with the cliffhanger ending with the possessed Freddy car and him pulling her mom into the house. I wish they would have went the other route. But thank you for checking out the video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe button if you like. And let me know what you think about your favorite Nightmare movie or your rankings to how you think they are. And take care and have a good day.